and welcome to this news flash for summer semester 2014. I want to go over three very important items in the next few minutes, so please do pay attention. All right, well, the first one is registration. Very soon, you will be registering for both your summer and fall semesters. So this is kind of unique in that a very short time period you schedule for 2 semesters. Now, a few weeks ago, the registrar's office did send out information about when registration would start. So please check your college email frequently and also look for that old email that came out about three weeks ago from the registrar's office or the Office of Student Records. Now, what that said is basically had a timetable of when you could register for your courses. Why is that important? Does it make a difference when I register? Absolutely, especially if you want to get the courses that you want. Just like any other school, there are courses that are in more demand than others, and they tend to fill up very quickly. The good news is that most of you, because of your rank, which means how many credit hours you have earned, you get preferential treatment. You get first dibs, first grabs at all courses here at Mercy College. Again, it does depend on how many credit hours you have earned in total at all of your college level work. We do look at all of your previous college level work, add it all together, plus your Mercy stuff, add it all together to figure out where your rank is. Now, most of you rank at the very top, which means you're going to get first day, first minute access to all those courses. A few of you that are in the Pathway program, because you haven't accumulated quite as many credit hours, are probably going to be in the middle of when you could register. So, for example, for most of you that have well over 60 credit hours, you'll be able to register first, and that'll be 95% of you. Here are the important dates. For summer semester, for registering for summer classes, you can do that on March 24th at noon. So please go on March 24th at noon and register for your courses, especially if it's one that you really would like to take. Maybe it's a certain religious studies course or, it could be anything. Again, go in there quickly, register for those courses, get them, so we're not in a situation where you get closed out of a course that you really wanted. Okay, so March 24th will be for the vast majority of you that have over 60 credit hours will be able to register for your courses on that date. Now, for the rest of you looking at my chart here, for the rest of you that have between 30 and 59 credit hours, and that's all the rest of you that, or any of you that might be in the Pathway status, you're simply one day after that. At noon on March 25th, you can go in and register for your classes. On the 26th, the great vast majority of the horde of Mercy College students will start registering. So by that time, by the end of that day, pretty much a lot of the maybe more popular or desired courses will be full. So take advantage of those dates. The 24th for the vast majority of you, 95%. And for those of you that have under 59 credit hours, it's just the very next day. So even the next day, you shouldn't have a problem in getting what you want. Okay, so that's for summer. Then a week later, we're going to have fall registration. That will start for the first tier for the most of you folks having over 60 credit hours. That'll start on March 31st. For those of you that have 59 or under credit hours, that will start on April 1st. So please make sure you write those dates down, have them down. Most of you are probably going to be working when that noon window opens, but when you come home from work, should have plenty of time. When you come home from work, sign on the laptop, do yourself a favor, grab those classes. You can always drop them later if you want to decide to change things up a little bit, but grab them now before they're gone. So you get first choices of what you want. All right, so excellent. Registration coming up very soon at the end of this month. Be aware. If you ever have any questions about what classes to take, we do build a plan of study out, but I know that things change over time. Your status changes, all kinds of things happen. Please contact Aaron House. I would say sooner rather than later, so you have your plan. You know exactly what courses you're going to go for, and you got everything all spelled out. You're not scrambling again on that very same day trying to figure out what classes to take, and registering as well. So please contact Aaron, your academic advisor, or me. I'd be happy to do it as well, and we'll make sure that you're taking the right classes. Okay, another very important thing to look at. When you register for summer courses, you probably have noticed that all of your core professional courses, your medical imaging courses, start with a prefix RAD, RAD, radiography. We are changing that prefix for fall semester to IMG. For various reasons, because of our growth, we are separating those prefixes, the RAD and the IMG. The IMG will be strictly the stuff that you do, the higher level 3 and 400 level stuff. The RAD prefix will stick strictly with our lower level radiologic technology program. So we are going to differentiate the two. That'll start in the fall. So I've even had students contact me who were looking ahead. You can actually look ahead and see what courses are available. And they say, Chris, I don't see any RAD courses coming up for fall. That's because the prefix has changed for fall to IMG. Course numbers stay the same, course descriptions stay the same, course names stay the same. So pretty simple. Just look for IMG in fall and the course number and you'll be fine. In summer, we're still sticking to the old system, the RAD system. So don't let that throw you. Okay. Now, for the big exciting news. Some of you have got a little look-see preview of this and very excited about that. But here is the kind of the new feature for your program. And to me, I think it's a no-brainer. And I developed this program, and I specifically because I know that it would add tremendous value to the Bachelor of Science in Medical Imaging students. Now, we're also going college-wide with this program as well. But what it is a minor in healthcare administration. And let's take a look. I'm going to attach a flyer. You'll see the flyer located in the course news. Please take a look at that. But let's take a look at what this means and why I think it's kind of a no-brainer for most folks to do. All right, so if you see the flyer here, the way that I designed it is that you have some core professional courses that you have to take with a minor. Let me go back and tell you a little bit about how minors and majors work. Obviously, your major is in medical imaging, and then you can minor in things. Many schools have minors. This is now our fourth minor here at Mercy College. And really the only one, I would say, well, the other ones could be of interest. We have a psychology minor. We have, well, that's not offered online, so that actually the other ones would not even work because they're not offered online. So this is the only one that is offered 100% fully online. So if you see here, you have core courses, required 9 credit hours, HCA 214. Well, the good news is you're taking HCA 214 now. As you remember, the medical imaging program, about a third of that is already dedicated to healthcare administration. So out of those core classes, the 214 you already have. The BUS 312 you already have. The HCA 412 you already take. And then if you look at the electives, you have to pick 3 for a total of 9 credit hours. If you scroll through, look through there, you notice that you already have the finance class, which is right here, HCA 410. You already have the finance class. All you need to do to pick up a minor that'll be listed on your transcripts for all time is take 2 additional courses. That is it. Imagine, I mean, this is a huge advantage. Anybody else not having any healthcare administration classes have to take 6 courses at 18 credit hours to get it done. You folks only need 2 additional courses to do it, and you can pick any one of those 2 out of those elective lists. So I think it adds a great value to your degree very quickly, very easily. Now, the thing to remember about majors and minors is they are linked together. You cannot just have a minor degree. There is no such thing as a minor degree. It is a minor of the major. So you are conferred the minor simultaneously at the same, of course, at the same time that you are conferred the major. Again, so at graduation, when you're completed your graduation requirements for the major, the minor then also becomes into play. So very interesting to do. I think it's a great kind of no-brainer. Very only 2 extra classes, and then you can put on your resume minor in healthcare administration, major in medical imaging. It is a great 1-2 punch. All right, now what do? How do you do this? Well, we do have to have you not necessarily apply, but we do need to know that you are in a minor track. So you will contact Aaron House, and Aaron will guide you through a very simple kind of record keeping, if you will. I hate to say even application, but it is applying for a minor. Again, very easy to do. Aaron will guide you through that. Also, in selecting those 2 additional courses, again, it's for you folks, it's very easy to simply pick from that elective course list. There is no way that you can go wrong by sticking to what's on that list. But if you have any questions about what to take, as those really, again, only 2 additional courses, Aaron can maybe guide you with that if you have certain questions about courses and what should I take. And I can help you, as well. I would just say kind of let your own personal interest guide you with what those 2 additional courses are. If you're heading towards more of a PACS, medical imaging informatics, if you really, that resonated with you, I would definitely recommend the HCA 316 Healthcare Information Systems. Take that. Maybe you're moving more towards an accounting, finance piece. I think a great tie-in would be the managerial accounting. So again, kind of look at where your interests lie. I don't think you can go wrong with really choosing any of those 2 in there as your elective. So very, very exciting news on the minor. And so that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, again, about the minor, you can always contact me because I put it together. But Aaron will actually guide you through the process and advise you as you kind of complete these requirements for the minor, and of course for your own degree as well in medical imaging. All right. Thank you for watching this video. I know it ran a little long, but we have some very important news with registration, with the prefix change effective in fall, and with the very new and exciting minor. One note here I forgot to mention, and to congratulate our upcoming graduates. If you are graduating this spring and the minor is something you are interested in doing, please contact me immediately. We do have a strategy in place for folks that are graduating in just a few weeks on how we could do this for you, have you still participate in commencement. The tricky part is that the 2 have to be linked together. So we would simply kind of delay your official completion of the program until you finish those 2 courses. But we did want to let you know that there is a mechanism out there. We got a way to do it, and you can still participate in graduation ceremony. But contact me immediately to discuss that, and I'll work with Aaron and we'll work with student records to come up with a plan to have you complete the minor. Again, easy, 2 classes. So. But for the rest of you who may not be graduating until next spring or the spring after that, again, very, very easy to work in. All right, excellent. Thank you very much. And as always, thank you for watching.